Hello, my name is Ash, a counselor in training. This is my Relatable study podcast for individuals who need help studying for their NCE, CPCE, and other related counseling exams. I'm going to go through many questions from multiple resources and make the answers relatable to both you and me. So get your listening ears on and let's get studying.
What is stimulus response theory? Stimulus response theory was first proposed by Edward Thorndike, and he suggested that behavior is influenced by the consequences of an individual's action. And the stimulus response theory is a behavioral theory suggesting that learning occurs through the associations between stimulus and responses. Most experts would agree that the Wechsler IQ test gained popularity as the Binet A must be administered in a group, B favored the geriatric population, C didn't seem to be the best test for adults, D was biased towards women. The answer is C. Most experts would agree that the Wechsler's IQ test gained popularity as the Binet didn't seem to be the best test for adults. This was because Binet was slated towards the verbal skills, and then he added performance skills to ascertain attributes which may have been cultivated in a background which did not stress the verbal proficiencies. I recommend doing a little more research on the Binet and what experts had to say. What is strategic family therapy? Strategic family therapy is a family therapy model that focuses on reconstructing interaction patterns through planned interventions, and it is a type of short-term family therapy that is often utilized with children and adolescents who have behavioral issues. The counselor will often help the family by designing individualized interventions to help resolve specific problems and help create behavior change. When beginning a counseling relationship, it is important to A. Know if the patient is unaware of the counseling plan, B. Give the patient little or no choice in the direction of the counseling as it could be proved detrimental to the therapeutic process, C. Jointly decide between the patient and counselor how the counseling process will proceed, D. Answer as few of the patient's questions as possible until the direction of the therapeutic process is naturally revealed during the initial hour. The answer is C. When beginning a counseling relationship, it is important to jointly decide between the patient and counselor how the counseling process will proceed. I remember specifically when I was working at my second site, I was working with an individual and I told them an idea that could potentially help them process a few things, and they agreed to the plan, and that's how we were gonna go in the next couple of sessions. So having that joint decision will help the counseling process, and it must be agreed by both the client and the counselor. What is stress appraisal? Stress appraisal is the process of evaluating whether a situation is perceived as threatening or manageable, and it is the process in which individuals will evaluate and cope with stressful events. That's all 5 questions for this episode. Thank you for listening. Keep calm and study on.